Hare Krishna Vidyamati, are you on the call?
I am Prabhu.
Yeah, please go ahead, Mati, whenever you're ready. And Pratyush
Hare,
Prabhu, once Vidyamati reads, can you take over the call? I need to join another class so you can end the call, Prabhu, after everybody is over also.
okay. Sure.
Thank you, Prabhu. I'll make you the host, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Shiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Muriraye Nasta Prayeshu Abhareshu Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistehike. Today we are reading from Canto 10, chapter 44, The Killing of Cancer. Text 18 through 34. Text 18. Out of affection for the two lords, their parents, Devaki and Vasudeva, became overwhelmed with sorrow when they heard the woman's fearful statements. They grieved, not knowing their son's strength. Text 19. Lord Balarama and Mustika, expertly displaying numerous wrestling techniques, battled each other in the same way that Lord Krishna and his opponent did. Text 20. The harsh blows from the Supreme Lord's limbs fell like crushing lightning bolts upon Chanura, breaking every part of his body and causing him more and more pain and fatigue. Text 21. Furious, Chanura attacked Lord Vasudeva with the speed of a hawk and struck his chest with both fists. Text 22-23. No more shaken by the demon's mighty blows than an elephant struck with a flower garland, Lord Krishna grabbed Chanura by his arms, swung him around several times, and hurled him onto the ground with great force. His clothes, hair, and garlands scattering, the wrestler fell down dead, like a huge festival column collapsing. Text 24-25. Similarly, Mustika struck Lord Balabhadra with his fist and was slain. Receiving a violent blow from the mighty Lord's palm, the demon trembled all over in great pain, vomited blood, and then fell lifeless onto the ground like a tree blown down by the wind. Text 26. Confronted next by the wrestler Kuta, Lord Balarama, the best of fighters, playfully and nonchalantly killed him with his left fist, O king. Text 27. Then Krishna kicked in Sala's head and tore Sala in half, and both wrestlers fell down dead. Text 28. Chanura, Mustika, Kuta, Sala, and Tushala, having been killed, the remaining wrestlers all fled for their lives. Text 29. Krishna and Balarama then called their young cowherd boyfriends to join them, and in their company the lords danced about and sported, their anchor bells resounding as musical instruments played. Text 30. Everyone except Kansa rejoiced at the wonderful feat Krishna and Balarama had performed. The exalted brahmanas and great saints exclaimed, "Excellent, excellent." Text 31. The Boja king, seeing that his best wrestlers had all been killed or had fled, stopped the musical performance originally meant for his pleasure and spoke the following words. Text 32. Kansa said, "Drive the two wicked sons of Vasudeva out of the city, confiscate the cowherd's property, and arrest that fool Nanda." Text 33. Kill that most evil fool Vasudeva, and also kill my father Ugrasena, along with his followers who have all sided with our enemies. Text 34. As Kansa thus raved so audaciously, the infallible Lord Krishna, intensely angry, quickly and easily jumped up into the high royal dais. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much. Hare Krishna dear devotees, thank you for joining today's session. Please accept my humble obeisances. Dandavat Pranam all Guru Srila Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. Thank you Sundaran and Prabhuji for giving this opportunity to serve devotees and Bhagavatam. And thank you everyone for joining. So I'm neither qualified or eligible to give any discourse to speak on such high topic. But as a seva, I will try to speak what I have read or heard from senior devotees. I will seek all of your blessings. So I'll start with prayer. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunglitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So in today's session, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 44, entitled The Killing of Kamsa. Let me start sharing meanwhile. So far, so far we have seen how Krishna has entered and how Mathura Vasis were seeing by seeing Krishna, they were feeling, they were joyful and feeling different bhava based on their mood, and the fight between Krishna and elephant and at the dwar of Mathura, and then we saw we heard in this chapter previous in the previous sessions how the Mathura Vasis were glorifying the good fortune of the Brajvasis, especially gopis, of having the association of Krishna, and also we have heard that looking at the wrestling between the unequal opponent, the Mustika and Chanura was very heavy, and also age difference was there between the two opponents. Krishna and Balram was thin and at children like age, while Chanura and Mustika was heavy and aged, so, and the, very big wrestlers. So the ladies were condemning that this is injustice of the king, and then all the audience assembled there. So they were condemning, and hearing that, we see that in text 18 that their parents Devaki and Vasudev became overwhelmed because of Vatsalya Bhav, and they started worrying about their children like any normal parent, right? So if a parent see their children might get harmed in some situation they will get worried. So similarly, the Devaki and Vasudev was having parental affection, and they were worried about the well-being of their children Krishna and Balram. So we see the Krishna potency in Yogamaya is playing a role to for the pleasure of Bhagavan itself. Right? So everyone in the arena, the audience, Mathuravasis and even Devaki and Vasudev, Bhagavan made them forget about what all Bhagavan has done in the past. Right? Killed Putana, Kalia, and lifted Govardhan Parvat with a pinky, finger. So at the age of 7, right, 6 and 7. So how powerful Krishna is! And that's also part of how devotee look at Bhagavan. They always care of about Bhagavan, right? So that's the bhav of the devotee also. So we know there are several bhav of devotee. One is Vatsalya bhav, and that was the bhav of the Mathuravasis and also the parents of Bhagavan Krishna. So that's why they were worried. In text 19, what we see that Lord Balram was fighting with Mustika and with so many techniques, and they were also Krishna and his opponent Chanura was fighting, having wrestling. So we see all these skills of wrestling is perfectly displayed by Bhagwan for his rasa, right? And he is the basically originator of all the skills. So for the sake of rasa, he's showing and fighting with the opponents, like what we have seen in the pastime of Hiranyakashipu, like how Narsimhadev fought with him, expertly showing all the techniques and spend some time doing that, like how a cat chase a rat, right? So cat see a rat and let it go and make rat feel that he is stronger or he doesn't care cat is around. But in the next we see, right? So Supreme Lord, what he does, his limb or hand fell on the Chanura like a crushing lightning bolt. So the hand of same Bhagwan who pet the cows, right, in the Braj is falling on the Chanura like a crushing lightning bolt. It became so strong, right? Same like same hand crushed the stone-like chest of Hiranyakashipu, and same hand was lovingly patting on the head of Prahlad Maharaj. So that's the difference, right? So we see how same hand behave differently for demon and the devotees. So devotees are always under protection, while demon who want to win over Bhagwan by showing power, they think they if illusion that they are strong. So Bhagwan take away that illusion, and same hand became work differently. And the hand before, like we see that Mathuravasis, basically ladies, were condemning that these are unequal battle, right, or wrestling match, and they were seeing intention. But here we see Bhagwan broke that misconception, and to relax the devotee, right? He showed his power, and was just with one feast, he broke away all the parts of Chanura, who was very strong and causing him pain and fatigue. So, but Chanura, being a demon, and never surrendering, so he thought he could win over Bhagwan. So he made another attack over Bhagwan, just last one, like a last one, right? So before dying, and then what does Bhagwan does? So he before that, yeah. So demon attacked on Krishna, but it was like in the text 22-23, it is compared like if we throw a garland, a big flower garland on the elephant, it won't affect the elephant. Right? Similarly, uh, the attack by the Chanura on Krishna was like that, like the flower thrown on elephant. And what does Bhagwan did? He grabbed the arm of Chanura and moved him around, swung it around many times, and then put it on the ground with the force. So we can all imagine how great fight is happening here, right? And on the same time, it is described that his cloths, hair, and garland is scattering, and everything, not only body parts are broken, but cloths, hair, and so distress condition. The wrestlers fell down dead, like a huge festival column collapsing. So in this text 22-23, yeah, we see that the text, the verse say Indra Dhoja. So Indra Dhoja, and Srila Sridhar Swami explain Indra Dhoja in Bengal on the occasion of certain festival. People erect a tall column in the form of a man and decorate it with flag. You can imagine, right, in the festival in India that is done, and with the banners and everything, it is decorated like a man to for the festival. And how that big column fell, like similarly, Chanura fell like that big column, lifeless, no support, so he cannot support himself anymore. So similarly, even Balram, what happened, Mustika between Balram, that Mustika tried to hit Balram with his fist, but he was also slain. So demon trembled all over in great pain, and he was vomiting blood and fell lifeless onto the ground like a tree blown down on the wind. So we know, right, how when tree fell down, it make a big sound noise. So similarly, and similarly, the demon, spitting out the blood and fell lifeless, making sound of defeat. And then in the next we see that other wrestlers, Kuta, had a fight with Balram, and Balram is the best of fighter. So what he does is defeated Kuta playfully and nonchalantly, which means casually, right? So he killed with his left fist. So left fist, that we have heard this several times. It's the left fist. Like in Hindi, we say ये तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल है, or in English we say it's a piece of cake, right? Like that, easily Balram defeated Kuta, and also Krishna just hit the Sala's head and tore Sala in half, and both wrestlers fell down. So easily they defeated Chanura, Mustika, Kuta, Sala, and Toshala, and they all killed. And they were the biggest, wrestlers there. So seeing the defeat of these heavy wrestlers, the other wrestler who were lined up there to fight, they fled away. So they realized how powerful Krishna and Balram are, even though they look lean and thin, right? Like a child, very nice, sweet, lotus-like face. They thought how they can fight, right? With us, we will easily defeat them, forgetting what all Krishna has done. So Krishna is like that, right? So we also go to temple and take darshan. He's so charming, cute, right? So loving. We can never think of how he has killed so many demons, right? And so similarly, even the demons also feel like when they see the Krishna, they also see they see in another way, but they also have the same feeling like how he would have done that so many things. So they also forget and they think they will win over Bhagavan. So the same thing happened, right? So but witnessing, right? So so we see, right? There are different type of witnesses, right? So first is by hearing, then by seeing, then so this is like fourth grade, right? By getting kicked or killed, they learned. But the others, the third grader wrestlers, they fled away by seeing. At least not hearing, it did not affected them, but at least by seeing, and they got affected and or understood how powerful Krishna and Balram are. They fled away to save their life. And then Krishna and Balram, along with their cowherd boys in the arena, like how we see, right? They danced to celebrate the win, and their ankle bells are making music, like playing like a music instrument. So they are having nice celebration, and not only they, but the Brajvasis or the in the audience, they were also rejoiced by this wonderful performance by Krishna and Balram, and they also, like Brahmanas and great saints who are the devotee of Bhagwan, they also started saying excellent, excellent, wonderful. It's like they are opening up, even though they are under uh, king Kamsa, but now they are now free, fearless, and they are also opening up and say expressing their gratitude. So and congratulating them, Krishna and Balram. So seeing all of this, the devotees were happy, but we know what demon do, right? So demon are nothing else. Are those people in the Bhagavad Gita also we see, right? Bhagavan explain that when our desires are so that it never get fulfilled, we get angry, right? So how it lead to all that distress in the life. So King Kamsa, right? He was always living in distress because his expectation was to, win over Bhagwan. So, but he's seeing his defeat or death is coming close to him. He and all his wrestlers was killed or fled away. He became angry. So his expectation has not met. So he stopped the musical performance, which was originally meant for his pleasure, right? We see, right, the king, big people, organize this kind of match with a lot of music and all that bad things, right? All mode of ignorance for their enjoyment, and which is nothing but nash, right? So which lead to their destruction, basically, take them toward the hell. So he's stopped, asked to stop the performance, and then said, in anger, what happens that we don't know, right? We get illusioned. So similarly here, Kamsa, what he ordered to, now he's ordering to throw or to send the two kids of Vasudeva out of the city. Right? Earlier we saw that he was saying Vasudeva when Vasudeva was we have seen other side of the Kamsa, right? So now he's in anger. Now he's trying to be king over or rule over everything, and ordering to arrest Nanda Maharaj. Earlier we saw when Nanda Maharaj went to offer gift, he was praising Nanda Maharaj, why you came here, I could have came to your place. Now you see the real face of Kamsa is coming. So that's what we always seen with Kamsa, right? When he was taking the chariot of his newly wed sister, but all of a sudden he changed. His real personality came out. So now his real personality came out. So that's what we also know. If you want to know somebody real nature, give him power. So here this Kamsa real nature is coming out. So he's ordering all those foolish things. So, and he's ordering to kill Vasudeva, and also kill his own father, right? And follower of his father, who have sided our enemy, or Krishna and Balram, or who all are celebrating this win. So he is ordering all of them to be killed. So as what happened that so this made Krishna angry. So he jumped onto the royal dais, and then we'll see what happened and how Kamsa get killed in the next session. Thank you everyone for joining. Vancha kalpatarubhesha kripa sindhu bhevcha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Anand Koti Vaishnavind ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.